bing, bang, boom. Bada boom.
Bada bing, bada,
Bada bing,
boom.
bada boom.
And
Oh, we didn't set that one up. Oh. There you go. Hello.
Hey.
Why don't you lead us off today?
What?
Why don't you start it off today?
All right, welcome everyone to the season 1 finale of If You Would Have Told Me podcast with me, Joe Fernandes.
And me, Emily Page.
And that was a pretty smooth opening.
was good.
It only took 20 something. I think this will be our 24th episode when this airs.
That's crazy.
24 episodes.
All right. That's a long season. Give the
yeah.
people what they want.
Give the people what they want.
There's nothing worse than when you're watching a show
Uh-huh.
and there's like 5 episodes or 6 episodes, like those mini series.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, now what do I do? Because I binge one of those in a weekend.
That's why I'm torn on whether I like binging or not. Like, I'm currently watching the new Dexter, which comes out weekly,
okay.
which is frustrating. But I feel like it makes it last longer.
Right.
It's like I would have ripped out all 13 in like a nice long bad weather day.
I think it depends. So I'm rewatching Sex and the City for like the millionth time.
Okay.
Not the newer one, the old school original.
Yeah.
And I'll binge a few episodes at a time. But I've seen that so many times. I just have it on in the background, and I'll be
Yeah.
like cleaning my house while it's just on for noise.
Okay.
So then I don't mind binging. Because then you'll stop every couple of minutes, like, oh, I remember this scene. Let me sit and watch it.
Okay.
But I don't, like I used to really watch those White Lotus shows.
Oh, yeah. I didn't watch the most recent one.
I didn't watch the most recent one either. But seasons 1 and 2, loved. But those were short. There'd be like, 8 episodes? And then
Yeah.
afterwards, I'm like, what do I do now?
Yeah,
Like,
there's
what?
not enough good TV to
No.
binge. I
No.
think they can't keep up with
They can't keep
our
up.
appetite.
For binge-worthy
there's-
television.
Yeah, there's not enough good writing or something, because I try some series and they're terrible.
What's one you've tried recently that was awful?
I don't remember because it was probably so,
So
awful.
bad.
It's just out of my mind.
But
Like,
I can tell within the first 5 minutes if I'm going to like it or not.
actually, no. I started one that I kind of like, but I watched 2 episodes and it's just not.
Go, vibing.
It's called Stick. It's on Apple TV.
Never even heard
It's
of
got Mark Maron's in it.
Okay.
The famous actor I can't think of.
That famous guy? Got it.
He was. God, my brain is not working today. Anyway, it's like a golfing thing. It's supposed to be a comedy.
That sounds terrible.
You're like, I like these guys. Let me see, but
Right.
it's just not grabbing me.
No.
So I haven't been back.
Did you ever
And
watch Schitt's Creek?
That was one of my favorite shows
It was
of all
great,
time.
right?
Yeah.
So I had a couple of friends that couldn't get into it. I'm like, you have to give it. To me, I was in automatically because the
Yeah.
writing. To me, it's one of the best written shows on television ever.
Yeah.
But I said, give it like at least 1 or 2 episodes, and then they got into it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, to me, that show grabbed me right away.
I was
2
sad
seconds.
when I couldn't watch that show no more. It was so funny. Never had a bad episode.
Never. I think that would be a good rewatch. Maybe I'll rewatch that soon.
Yeah, I'm surprised that's not on like late night, like go to bed TV on like a network
Well, it's
or
Canadian.
something.
It's a Canadian broadcast, so maybe that's why.
What did we watch it on? Hulu or something? I guess I don't know.
Probably.
Or AMC was it back in the day?
I think Hulu.
Hulu.
I could be wrong though.
You're probably wrong. Yeah, you're right.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna look it up because
but-
I'm curious.
But Sex and the City, I did see the first season of that when it came out.
It's a great show.
Because the girl I lived with watched it, but there was no DVRs back then, so it was like, who's setting the VCR? Nobody. So that
Yeah.
was on, and I remember liking it.
It's good. It's good. I mean, some of it didn't age well, but like
Yeah.
that happens. But I think if you can put it in its time period, there was some things out there where it was like more progressive for its time. But what makes me laugh is every time I watch it, one of the girls drives me like, I'm like, ugh, I'm done with that girl. And like every time I watch it, I have a different opinion on each of the girls.
What doesn't hold up today?
There is some stuff that is definitely like anti-trans and anti-gay. Like there's some stuff that's like a little stereotypical. That's a little like
like hacky.
hacky.
Would be considered
yeah,
hacky today?
It would be considered hacky. It would be considered a little off color, possibly.
I didn't even remember them making those jokes back then. That's how like it flew under the radar.
Yeah, I mean, and that's to me, it's like okay. So same thing with Friends. I love Friends, but you watch Friends, people will comment, Friends isn't diverse enough. Well, no shit. It's a show about 6 white people living in the city. Like that's the premise of the show. It's like
I
that they're
hate when people say stuff
right,
like
but
that.
like there are certain things that like are a little hacky. I like that they use the term hacky.
Well, I mean, they were pretty progressive. Chandler's father was
Right.
was
trans. Right.
Yeah.
I would say the same thing. Oh, Matthew Perry.
Oh yeah.
That was sad. Did you see that they found his the doctor who prescribed it?
Yeah.
So he was technically murdered.
Ugh.
Which is terrible.
Terrible.
They knew what they were doing. We've totally jumped ship here. But like I also was correct. You can stream it on Hulu. I just want you to. I looked it up.
Was it AMC too?
No, but it's apparently. Well, this is now, so it could have changed.
Yeah.
But you can apparently watch it on Amazon Prime for free, which is what I'll be watching it on now that I know that. But Hulu, Disney Plus, and YouTube TV, and Apple TV.
There you go.
All right. So if
Schitt's
you want to
Creek.
watch Schitt's Creek.
I remember when I watched Sex in the City all those years ago. Every other guys I knew, Sarah Jessica Parker I thought was the hottest, and they all liked everyone else.
I think that, well, from what I've heard, I know somebody who used to work in TV, and they said that Sarah Jessica Parker was one of the nicest people they ever met.
Yeah.
They had like interview people, and she was just like very down to earth, and she seems like that. I don't think she's conventionally the prettiest, but I usually like unconventional people.
That's what I'm saying. Like, first off, she was a writer. I like that.
Yeah.
And I love a good schnoz on a girl.
Okay.
Like a nice,
right,
you know,
right.
like I don't know. I like for some not okay, for lack of a better way to say it. I like when there's a little something off. Like some people
Fine, like a quirk.
A quirk.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like it too. I'm the same way. Yeah. Because it like to me, personality also goes a very long way. Like if you've got a great personality, and banter, like we've talked about this before on the show. Like
that's like the girl from Dirty Dancing. I loved her with her old nose. I mean, that's just not pretty with it, but she looks totally different.
So what I like also about Sarah Jessica Parker is I don't think she's ever had any work done. She's aging gracefully. She's married to what's his face, Matthew Broderick.
Yeah,
I think that's like a cute little artsy couple going on. And she was the hot thing because she dated like Robert Downey Jr. Like she's dated a lot of famous celebrities back in her heyday. Yeah, but no, I like her in the show too because she's a writer and she's a little. Jesus Christ, Joe. No, she's got the whole quirk thing down. I think there's episodes where she looks really pretty. Yeah. And then there's episodes where she doesn't, but it's all of them. It's like life, though. Like there's days I think I look really pretty. There's days where I'm like, ugh. Gross. Gross.
Yeah, Sex and the City. Yeah.
Did you ever watch the movies?
Nah, I literally only watched that first season. Yeah. And then I think. When me and that girl broke up, then then it was just, you know.
It's just a fun show.
Yeah, I thought it was fun. I would feel, I don't know, I just would never see myself going back to watching it.
As a single guy.
Let me pop up some Sex in the City over here.
There's a lot of boobs.
Yeah, but, you know.
I like, but then there was some issues between Sarah Jessica Parker and like Kim Cattrall, who plays Samantha. Yeah. And I never went and like dove deep into that. I like Kim Cattrall though too. I think Samantha's one of the only characters that I never dislike Samantha. Right. In the whole series, like Samantha is like this means nothing to Joe, by the way. He's just gonna get my spiel.
I'll take it.
I'll take it. Samantha is who she is. The entire you always know who Samantha is as a character. Yeah. She's always like a girl's girl, and she's like very she's just a great character. So every time I watch that show, I never dislike Samantha. Okay. I go through seasons where I'm like I can't stand this one, but never Samantha. Yeah. So if you ever do go back and watch it or watch snippets of it, you'll see.
It's so weird though when people hold old shows accountable for current standards.
Agreed.
But even the Friends thing, and it's I don't know, my friend group growing up wasn't diverse.
Right. It's who you're surrounded by.
It's who you're surrounded, and it's shouldn't what was it? They got on Seinfeld for that his show wasn't diverse enough. He goes, I don't care about that stuff. I care about, are you funny? Right. If you're funny, you're on the show. Right. It's just, you know what I mean? It's
right. And first of all, Seinfeld's a show about nothing. That's the premise of the show. It's just
I hate when people gotta it's first of all, these shows are old. Like you're not gonna. They're like they're problematic. It's like they're not problematic.
Right.
I mean, like Married with Children was one of the best shows. My father loved that show. Like it was, but like now it's so problematic. But like I feel like these people like can't you like it's theater.
Yes.
It's fake.
Right.
What's happening here? Like why can't we exist in a world where things are fake? Like you not know that when people are murdered in a movie they're not really being murdered and you're not promoting murder?
But that's the same people who go to comedy shows and take jokes seriously. Like okay, like I'm not a political comic. I don't do political jokes, but I work with plenty of comics that do political jokes. Some of the jokes I agree with.
Yeah.
Some of the jokes I don't agree with. I laugh at both.
Yeah.
If they're funny.
Right.
I don't care if you can make fun of the person I voted for. You can make fun of the political party I align with. If it's funny, I'm gonna laugh. I don't care.
Right.
But people show up and they get I don't know if they don't know they're at a comedy show. I understand it sometimes. Like sometimes there's bad comedy, just like sometimes there's bad jokes where it's not funny, but usually it's funny.
I just don't know how people make it about them.
Oh,
like you know what I mean? Like
do.
I said it on stage last night because I do this whole chunk about my father's funeral, and then
and somebody made that about them?
No, well, I tell a story about a time when someone did. So like after it,
yes, we've talked about that.
And like she's like, I can't believe you're talking about this. My father died. I'm like, I can't believe we're making this about you, lady.
I can't believe you
And I go, and I don't know if you heard the story, but so did mine. Like that's this whole thing is about, and it is a show. And shut up. If you're that sensitive, stay home.
Don't go to comedy shows.
I
have been very fortunate where I've never had that happen while I'm on stage.
Yeah, well, you're not. You don't say like divisive stuff. I didn't think that would be divisive either, but.
Well, so the only thing that's ever happened is I'll do jokes about being a mother.
Yeah.
Right? And sometimes I do, and you know me as a mom, and you know me as a comic, and you know that I'm making fun of myself on stage, pretending like I'm a terrible mom, and I don't think I am.
Yeah. Truth is the funniest part makes comedy so. That's what makes the comedy real good.
Yeah,
is when
like
it comes
I'm a
from
terrible
truth.
human being.
What? She's so terrible.
So bad. But there
she's got a great marketing team though to make her think.
But I used to do this joke, and people be like, ugh, and I'm like, it's a joke. Like you think I'm that bad of a mom?
Yeah.
That like I would come on stage and talk like
I do, but no.
No. Joe knows.
Real quick, I got to fix something that's bothering me.
What?
We can either leave this in or cut
my
it out.
face.
No. No, I forgot to hook your wire up like this, and it's just bothering me. It's hanging on your leg.
Please leave this in.
I'll leave it in. It's just it's a production. I don't have OCD, but when it comes to production, I'm like, why did I forget to do that?
I was like, what's on my face?
I like how Emily immediately is like, what's my face?
What did I do? Is it my hair?
Technical problems. Is it my face?
Leave it all in.
She's just got to.
This shows you like. That's how I am though. Like if somebody's like looking weird, if I'm on stage and like there's like a weird, I'm like, is it me? What's wrong with me? Like, is it what's happening? But I just came off a great show the other night, so I'm feeling good.
Oh, okay,
like so, when you get off stage, sometimes you're like, was it me? Was it?
Yeah, yeah. If you see someone like, do you ever see someone like look you up and down? You're like,
yeah, like you feel naked.
It's like, what's going on? I start pulling on my shirt.
Yeah. No, I did. I had 2 shows this week, and one of them, the first one, and I was like, this was like a roller coaster of an audience. Like they were loving stuff, and they were like, no. Then they give you
Uncle Vinny's,
of course.
Yeah.
And but it was like that for everybody. So like, and I was featuring. So I watched the host kind of gave the host a run for his money, and I was like, okay, they're very cheap with their laughs. Like
you gotta earn it.
You gotta earn it.
When it's over, it's over. No run. You're not gonna get on a roll.
Nope. And it was the same thing for me, and then the same thing for the headliner. And we all did our best. It was fine. And then the same next night, same crew, everybody killed. I'm like, all right, same jokes, same energy, and like so. I'm glad that it did happen in that order, though.
Okay.
Because would hate to have a great show and then the next night be like, ooh, these worked last night.
Oh yeah.
So it was better, but it was a great time. I worked with Peter Zurich. I don't know if you've met him yet. He's one of the new hosts at Uncle Vinny's. Great guy.
I think I met Peter.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And then Frank Favia was the headliner.
Frank, yeah.
I love Frank.
Yeah, Frank featured for me when he first got in the club, and now he's headlining there.
Frank's a great guy.
I think he's awesome.
He's a great guy. We both are teacher comics, so we always have that in common. I always love working with him.
Yeah.
You know, like we've talked about this. There's certain comics that you love working with. When you show up, you're like, oh, great. This is going to be a great time. That's how I felt about Joe. Still feel like that, but we don't work together as much.
No.
We don't.
We don't.
We just this.
That's it. Once a month we catch up and.
I don't know what you're talking. We do this every week. We film
every week, at least every week. Well, yeah, we do it every week, but we release it every other week.
Yeah.
That's what we decided.
So many.
We have so many in the can. We're gonna be posting our Happy New Year episode around April. That's just to catch up.
We're going off a different calendar.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, you know how that club is.
Yeah.
Well, any club. I shouldn't say that club, but.
Yeah, that's the thing when you work with someone and you get along with them, then they move up to headliner. You never work with them anymore because you're both headlining.
Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be featuring. I'll be featuring.
You're 5 years in.
Yeah.
You just celebrated your 5 years, and you're featuring. That's great.
Thank you.
That's great progress.
Yes.
You know,
That
I didn't headline until I was like 10 years.
Yeah. You know, it's so funny, and it's like maybe this is bad. Maybe my goal should be headlining, but my goal has never been headlining. My goal has always just been continuing to grow.
Yeah.
And because eventually I know I will hopefully eventually headline.
Yeah.
But I like featuring. I love hosting too, honestly.
Yeah.
Like hosting
featuring's
so much fun.
the sweet spot because
it's so nice.
you get the warm up, guy warms you up, and then you get the hot crowd.
Yeah.
And then
featuring is very nice.
I was forced into headlining.
How dare they?
Dino and James both were like, they made me.
Yeah.
My first time was for James at Paisanos.
Okay. Is that the long room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Paisanos, and that went good. And then Dino forced me in.
James and I were talking about you the other night.
Were you?
Yeah. No, I had, and you can leave this and it's fine. Hi,
fine.
James.
He listens all the time.
I know, he's so sweet. I love James.
Yeah.
But he offered me a gig, and I told him right now, it's in the future, and I was like, I can't agree to that yet because I don't know what's going on. Yada, yada, yada. And then he said something, and he goes, I hope you get Joe in the custody battle. And I go, me too. And he goes, I love Joe. I was like, I'll share him with you.
What custody battle?
The one with you.
Oh, the one with me? I didn't know I was in the midst of the one.
I think he's just making a joke
when
we were talking. Yeah.
Yeah, I love James.
He's such a nice guy.
He's one of my
I was
favorite.
like, let me know if you have anything else come up, though.
Yeah. Yeah, he booked me like 2 months ago for a January gig.
Right. And most of the time I can take it, but the date, I'm like, it's like up in the air. And I'm like, I want to say yes, but I can't. So if you need to book this now, please feel free. And I felt bad because I told him I'll let you know. And then I went to Iceland and forgot. And I was like, I'm so sorry, James.
Yeah.
I thought I messaged you back.
Well, that's a good segue. How was Iceland?
Oh, it was fun. It was good. So Iceland was beautiful. It was like probably the most scenic, beautiful country I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Or I've ever actually physically been, because I saw things I've never seen before. So like icebergs and glaciers and puffins, like cute little animals. Mm-hmm. It was beautiful. I did not want to move there. Like, you know how I still tell you I want to move to Ireland, like in a heartbeat. I would not want to live in Iceland, not because like the people are so nice, it's beautiful. There's not enough happening for me. Like Reykjavik, the main city, is beautiful, but it's like small. And this vacation made me realize that I need a good mix of nature and city.
Right.
I can't just have nature, even though it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I left there being like, I've seen everything I needed to see.
Mm-hmm.
I have eaten everything I need to eat there. And I can go home happy, and I would never have to go back there.
What's like the food of Iceland? What's
a lot
like
of seafood and lamb.
And lamb.
A lot of lamb. I ate a lot of lamb. I had never really eaten lamb before.
Yeah.
The food was okay. It was good. I thought the Irish food was better. But I also went into Ireland where people were like, the food's terrible. And I'm like, the food's actually really good.
Okay.
So Iceland, I ate a lot of stuff because it was like a lot of fixed dinners.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't have a choice. So the stuff I ate, I never would have ordered. But it was good.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it was like lamb ceviche, and it was just like
I'm not a big lamb guy. That would have been a terrible trip for me.
it was a lot of lamb soup. It was the one thing I had that was great. It was like a seafood stew they called it, but it was like mashed potato based. It was like mashed potatoes with like cod mixed in and like veggies.
Now we're talking.
That was delicious with a side of rye bread.
Ooh.
Oh, it was really good. And I had some of the best beers I've had ever. Like they have this local brewery called like Viking, which is very fitting for Iceland.
Yeah.
I had some great beer.
Did you see any like guys walking around that look like they could be descendants of Vikings or?
Well, so it's very funny. No, I thought I would see taller men. No. But I did learn on a tour, which I thought was hilarious, is that most Icelandic people stem from Norwegian fathers and Irish or Scottish mothers. Because when the Vikings came and discovered Iceland, they obviously had to go. It was an island. There was nothing there. They had to go get food and whatever. And so they went to Scotland and Ireland and like stole their food and resources and their women. Right? It brought them back.
Your women.
So most Icelandic people are Irish and Norwegian.
Okay.
Isn't that kind of cool?
Yeah.
Like it's not for, the people that they stole, but like
this is not good.
This is not for good for
Isn't this good? Well, not for us over here, actually.
Right. But it's interesting.
They stole our women and our lamb.
Yeah, right. And their horse. So the horses they brought over. So Icelandic horses are very small. They're smaller than most.
Okay.
But I learned you do not call them Icelandic ponies. They get very offended. They are Icelandic horses. They are not ponies.
The ponies get offended, or the people?
Everybody. So, but they're the.
So wait, they're not horses. They're ponies.
No, they are horses. You don't call them ponies.
Don't call them ponies. And why?
Because they're not. They're horses.
That's it. Not what, but like.
I guess I don't know.
Isn't a pony a small horse? What do you call a small Icelandic horse?
A horse.
Small horse.
A small horse.
Small horse.
It's not a pony.
It's not a pony.
They get very offended.
You said so. Did you witness the offense of someone saying "nice pony"? And then
they're like, no.
And then they just whipped out just call the Viking over and be like, "Come here."
Pretty much. They're also big on trolls there. And like trolls and fairies are huge there. Like you don't like trolls are bad. But there's trolls there.
Okay.
They're big on the trolls.
Big on trolls and fairies.
And fairies. Fairies good. Elves maybe. I think Ireland was fairies. Iceland might be trolls and elves. Elves are good or bad, mostly good. Trolls are always bad.
Okay.
Get it right.
Okay, right.
But yeah, so their horses are so small because when they were bringing horses over to Iceland, they could only fit their smallest horses on the ships. So the smaller horses bred with the other smaller horses, and they just kept making smaller and smaller horses. Because another thing, everyone in Iceland is pretty much related.
Oh.
Right?
Oh.
Right? Unless you move, if you're from Iceland, born and raised in Iceland, you are basically all related. I think there's only like 400 and something thousand people in the island that live there.
So they're all swimming in the same pool?
They're all swimming in the same pool. So there's apparently a book you have to read after you go on a date with somebody, not to find out if you are related to them.
Just how distant of a cousin you are.
How related to them are you?
Well, I guess that must be normal for them.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
But do
they look funky from it?
No.
No?
No, but like people are like, oh, I thought Icelandic people would be so gorgeous. And I'm like, they're not bad looking. But I didn't look at them and think that they looked any different than any European people.
Yeah.
They're very nice. Very, very nice. But I laughed because I was like, there was one guy on the trip that I was like, that's my type. Like he's... Not that he's the only attractive guy, but I was like, oh, I like his vibe. Mm-hmm. And he was Irish. I was like, there it is. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's funny.
Okay. But yeah, no, very nice people. I loved it a lot. My favorite part of the trip in Iceland was definitely like the glacier cruise.
Yeah.
And I went hiking through a lava tunnel. So that stuff was so cool. Because like, where else am I going to get a chance to do that?
How cold was it there?
You know, it wasn't terrible. It was a little rainier than Ireland, but it was like 50s. One day it was 75, and I was like, I didn't pack for this.
Oh.
I only had like pants and long sleeve shirts.
Okay.
But I only only brought outdoorsy stuff with me.
All right.
But it was beautiful, and the flight was easy. It's like the same distance as Dublin, a little closer. The volcano erupted while I was there, which is a
While you were in it?
No, no. No big deal. No, there was a volcanic eruption.
Taking a selfie for the gram as the lava's coming down.
Yeah, no, there wasn't. I got to see it when I was driving to the airport. I took a video of it, but no. There's obviously active volcanoes on the island.
Yeah.
And this was the 12th eruption since 2021, and they had it wasn't. I was close, but I wasn't too close, so it didn't disrupt me. But my mom was so nervous. My mom gets nervous when I travel solo. She was nervous when I travel to Ireland, and I get.
Naturally.
And I was like, Mom, Ireland is like the 3rd safest country in the world. And so when she was nervous about Iceland, like Iceland is the number 1 safest country in the world. Like for years, there's not even an army. Like it's so safe. There's like no military. I'm like, plus
nobody wants to take it over.
Right.
What do we got? Lambs and
lambs and cod. Like what do you want? Lambs and cod. And then I was like, also, Mom, I'm traveling. 20 of the people on the tour group I'm meeting up with are Canadian. I've never been safer.
Yeah.
I'm in Iceland with a bunch of Canadians. Like I could never be safer. And then the freaking volcano erupts. And the first thing I do is text my mom and dad. You're going to hear on the news that there was a volcanic eruption in Iceland. I am fine. Because it was like a baby eruption.
Yeah, was it on the news? I didn't even know about it.
People started texting me. They were like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, and it made me realize how much the media blows some stuff out of proportion.
Yeah.
I was like, everyone's continuing, like even the people that live near the volcano are continuing life as normal.
Okay.
They shut down like the Blue Lagoon because it was close.
Okay.
And that was it. They opened it the next day.
What was your favorite part of Ireland? Like Iceland?
Do you have time? No, Iceland.
Yeah. Well, like the number one thing you did.
It's either the glacier cruise or the lava tunnel. Blue Lagoon was also very cool.
Yeah.
That would be top. That was very relaxing. I did that the day right after I landed. So that was nice and relaxing. So I would say those are the top 3. I'm going to say glacier cruise is number 1. Because I just, like, when I hear Iceland, that's what you think of.
Yeah.
Number 2 would probably be lava tunnel.
Lava tunnel.
3 would be Blue Lagoon.
Okay.
Or, like, one of those hot springs. That was very cool.
Yeah.
And then, if I'm not talking about nature things, walking around the city, Reykjavik was great. You know, the food was good. There's a bunch of cats that just walk around the city. And we were talking about this earlier. I'm such a animal person, and they just walk right up to you and you pet them, and
that's nice.
Yeah, they're cool.
Did you have any weird things happen? Like when we had our first episode, you talked about Ireland and peeing on the Blarney Stone. Do you have any weird what's the weirdest thing that happened there, or did you learn other than their cousin? They're sleeping with their cousins.
I told you a couple
lamb.
Interesting things already. Yeah.
Nothing that crazy, though.
I'm trying to think. I'm sure I'll think of something.
Yeah.
I think one thing that a lot of the people in my tour group had issues with is when you go to Blue Lagoon, you have to shower before you get in the lagoon because it's like they don't want any soaps or any funk. And most people will just shower naked in front of everybody else.
Okay.
And the Canadians were just
appalled.
I showered in private just because but seeing people naked doesn't really because I've been to spas here in the States where people are naked.
Yeah, I've been to the nude beach in Jersey.
Yeah, I've never done that, but
I did it when I was younger, just to do it.
I've never done that, but
it's not that comfortable.
No, I would not imagine.
I felt so insecure.
Yeah, I did not. I knew I wanted to shower in private, but I feel like people were taken aback because they didn't realize that. Whereas I had done my research and I knew, there's people that are going to be showering naked, but there'll be stalls where I can shower and whatever and all this stuff. So I think that was kind of weird. I don't know. They drive on the same side of the road as us.
Okay.
Their currency was interesting. First of all, everything's so expensive there because everything's imported. It's very expensive. But it's they use something called the Icelandic krona. So it's 12,000 krona is equal to $100. Or 12,080 krona is equal to $100. So it's the current, when you're trying to convert in your head, you're
yeah.
So that was a little weird.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I don't think there was anything.
Well, that's interesting. I definitely, based off that, I'm not going to Iceland. Go ahead.
I did wait. No, sorry.
No.
They're very big on their moss.
Moss.
So there's six types of moss. Six types.
Okay.
You cannot step or rip up the moss. You will, like, have heavy fines and you have to make a public apology.
Why?
Because I wish I paid more attention. I'm not really sure. Because I think it's
she's like, that is the moss thing.
It just takes so long to grow. To me, it's like you tell me not to do something, I'm not going to do it. Like,
right.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm going to be respectful enough.
I can picture them talking to you about it, you're like touching the moss. Oh, excuse me, sorry. And don't ever touch
Justin Bieber had to make a public apology because he filmed a music video there where he was stepping all around their moss. Other than that.
Wow.
Do you want me to ChatGPT the moss thing so I know why?
Yeah, why not?
Let's do it.
Tell ChatGPT to be brief too. Sometimes they could be like a
little long-winded,
a little wordy.
A little wordy.
I gotta be nice to it though. I don't want it to come attack.
Why is it illegal to step on the moss in Iceland? It would strongly discourage. Oh, because of the fragile ecosystem. Oh, it does. It takes like decades for it to grow back. And they don't have like a lot of trees in Iceland.
Oh, okay.
There's a joke. This is funny. Ready? What do you do if you get lost in a forest in Iceland?
What?
You stand up. I heard that joke a couple times. Like, pretty good. They have a lot. They're very like eco-friendly, like very big on recycling. So a lot of it has to do with like preserving the land.
Gotcha.
Which I understand. I mean, because think about it. You have volcanoes. You have lava burning a bunch of stuff all the time. So when it grows, they want to keep it safe. So yeah, big on the moss. Off-road driving is completely banned in Iceland. And there's another thing, like you ever see those stacks of rocks people make? Like they'll do they're called cairns. Hold on.
Oh, like you'll just see run across them in the woods, like people just stack rocks. Like
yes.
Yeah.
So they hate when I think they're called cairns. At least that's what they were.
What a strange name for a stack of rocks.
But
there's my Karen.
There's my Karen.
My wife Karen made this Karen.
Tourists will do it, and the locals will knock them down because they're still they're still used in Iceland. They're supposed to tell what direction you're going into or help with geography of some sorts. Or I didn't.
Wait,
Hold on.
There's this big thing that really happens there, and I'm going to tell you about it. I really pay attention. Wait,
why are Karens built and used in Iceland?
Well, I thought they don't want the Karens.
No, they want real ones.
Oh, so they knock down the fake Karens?
Yes.
Oh, because
they're used for navigation aid.
So dummies like me would build one, and some guys think he's going west, but he's going east because my Karen.
So in recent years, tourists have begun building their own Karens, and they're spelled Cairns. So Karens. I don't know how you want to.
I know a Karen with a C.
There you go. So they mislead hikers into dangerous areas. They disturb fragile ecosystem, especially moss. Again with the moss. You don't mess with the moss. And they disrespect Icelandic tradition and cultural sites.
Oh, who knew it was such a danger to hike? How reliant on these rock formations are these hikers?
Very.
Where they're like, what happened to Tom? Well, he went hiking one day.
These damn tourists.
And these American tourists just built their own Karens, and he walked off a cliff because there's nowhere else to walk.
The moss.
It's just...
So, yeah.
All right, see it.
So Iceland, yes.
Iceland sounds cool, but definitely off my top list to go. Based on what you told me, it's not living up to the hype I put up in my head. Well, it's be like, oh, Iceland would be pretty cool.
Iceland was very cool. I don't need to go back.
Yeah.
If somebody wanted to go back, if I was dating somebody and they wanted to go back, I would go. But I would be like, let's go to Norway or Switzerland or Sweden, somewhere up there. We get the same vibe.
Okay.
But it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
But I also thought Ireland was gorgeous, and I would go back there in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
To me, it's like a vibe. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I think next time I travel abroad, especially if I am going solo, I think I'm back to that. Got the nature aspect out for me, so now I want to go to a big city. Now I'm ready for like I'll go somewhere in Portugal, or I'll go somewhere in Spain, or I'll do like Amsterdam. Like I want a city now.
Yeah.
To balance it out.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Iceland with Emily Page.
It's cool.
Yeah, sounds.
I liked it.
Yeah, it's fun.
I was ready to come home though.
Yeah.
Whereas Ireland, I was like, I don't want to leave.
Okay.
I loved it.
Yeah.
And I've been to Italy too, and I loved Italy, but I haven't been to Italy in many, many years. And my favorite city was Florence, so I would love to go back to Italy. But again, like that's another place where it's like, I'll go back eventually with somebody, but it wouldn't be on the top of my list. I think the only place I've ever been overseas that I'm like, I want to go back is Ireland.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm trying to hold off and like go other places because I'm sure there'll be other places where I feel the same. Mm-hmm. But I just loved it over there.
Yeah. Yeah. I was talking to my buddy Peter, who goes to Italy a lot, and he's Italian. Mm-hmm. And but he said him and his wife there's just so many different parts of Italy.
So many.
That they just do this and that. It's like, that's what's cool.
Yeah. And I was lucky enough, I did a tour of like southern and northern. You know, okay. I was able to do the whole thing. And I personally like northern Italy better than southern Italy. I just like, I don't know. I liked it better. But again, I went in 2017. So it's been quite some time.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to go overseas. I haven't been overseas ever.
Ever?
Ever.
I thought you had. You've done a lot of islands.
I do a lot of islands. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's always, like, I always have, like, desires to go on these things and see places. But when it comes down to it, I'm just like let's have some cold drinks and a beach and food and sit in blue water. Like, it's just what I love.
I think I'm due for that. I think, like, I was talking to somebody about doing an all-inclusive soon. And I'm like, I think I haven't done one of those since 2013. I went to the Dominican Republic.
Okay.
Now this summer I'm doing the cruise with my family.
Yeah.
And we're gonna stop off in Bahamas.
Okay.
So that'll be cool. That'll be another country I've never been to.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I'm only spending like a couple hours there, but
No.
I'm gonna count it.
Yeah.
But I've never done a cruise.
I like cruises.
I don't know how I'm gonna feel. But it's like a 4-day one, so I feel like it's a good
good
starter cruise.
Yeah.
But I'm also going to be on a cruise with a 6-year-old.
Yeah,
so
that
it's
could
not going to be
I
as
wouldn't
relaxing.
judge your cruises off a Disney cruise.
Yeah.
I tell you, the best way to do a cruise with a group of couples. That's what we did the first time. We went with the Contis and James and Annette.
That's nice.
And we just had. I think a cruise is good with a group.
Yeah.
Because you could do things together. You could do things separate. There's always action.
Right.
Like at night, there was one night we all went to the piano bar.
Oh, that's cool.
And it was so fun.
That's awesome.
And it's like. And we've done them with just us too, and they're fine, but it's fun to have people with.
I think an all-inclusive, I did first and only all-inclusive I did with my boyfriend at the time, and we had a fun time. We ended up getting in a fight while we were there. It's very funny because this was my ex-husband, and like we had a very normal relationship, but like anytime we traveled we definitely got in fights. It's very interesting looking back now. I'm like, we got in a fight when we were in Italy, we got in a fight when we went to the Dominican Republic. So it'd be nice to go back with somebody and maybe like not fight.
Yeah, you would think if there was one time you didn't have to fight, we'd be on vacation.
Yeah, you'd hope.
That's what they say to test people out on
on
long vacations. You can really see a lot about somebody.
Yes, it's true.
On how they handle, especially if things aren't going right, then you really see what type of psychopath they are.
Yeah. Yes, you do.
You know?
Yeah.
But awesome. That's our travel portion of our...
That was good.
Yeah, it was good.
I'm sure next time. With season 2, I'll probably have other vacations booked.
Yeah.
Knowing me. But you should really go... You should plan something overseas.
I want to. I was actually... last time I saw my grandmother, because I want to do Portugal, and I was like...
So affordable.
And she's, she's older, so I was like... If I went with you, would you go back to Portugal one more time? So I was like, I'd like to go with you. We're going to talk about it. She doesn't know if she has the energy for it. But I said, I'll put you I said, I'll carry on my back and a little thing around.
A woman I did the tour with in Iceland, she had just gotten back from Portugal, and she loved it.
Yeah.
I was almost going to go to Portugal. Now I might really go to Portugal because I keep hearing great things.
Yeah, I heard Portugal's beautiful. And a friend, I made a documentary last year. We interviewed a guy. He was like he's a veteran, a retired veteran. And he telling him, the whole thing was about all the places he went in the military, and he said Barcelona was the most beautiful city he's ever been to in his life.
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
We got a Barcelona.
But apparently they hate Americans. So
we're not high up in Spain.
Yeah, they do not like us.
They're not happy with us.
But that's fine because I don't like them either. I just want to go eat their food and.
You don't like Americans either?
No.
Or Spaniards?
No, I'm just saying that.
I thought you were like, I don't like Americans either. And I was like, yeah, me neither. And I was like, oh, wait, no, hold on.
America.
Spaniards, yes.
Spaniards.
I've only had one student from Spain.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Because usually they're not coming here.
No.
They're staying in Spain.
Okay.
I've heard Spain's gorgeous, but I've heard Portugal is much happier with with tourists right now. So
okay.
That's why I'm leaning more towards Portugal than Spain at the moment. But I would love to go to Spain.
For sure.
Barcelona.
So, I got any news stories?
I do. Let me pull up my chat. I sent them all to you, Joe.
I know, but you can recall them.
Let me recall. La.
I saw an interesting, while you're getting that one up, I saw some, I didn't really research it, but I saw a headline the other day. So it came on the news. The first baby's going to be born that's got DNA from 3 people.
Whoa, that's pretty cool. That? You can't just drop a bomb like that and not talk about it?
Well, yeah.
Do you have any other information?
Well, yeah. Well, so it's like, the in vitro fertilization. They take DNA. There's some sort of health issue that happens commonly with babies born in vitro.
Okay.
So by adding this third DNA, apparently these kids it's going to be born without it.
Wow.
Without this, whatever this abnormality is.
Do you know what the abnormality is? That's interesting.
I'll find out. To prevent inherited mitochondrial diseases, these disorders can cause muscle weakness, heart failure, neurological damage, and early death. So yeah, it's they take the DNA from the nuclear DNA from the mom, nuclear DNA from the dad, and then from a donor woman, a tiny amount.
Oh, it's got to be a woman? I was going to ask.
Yeah,
okay.
But still technically a genetic material. But the crazy thing about the story was every generation going past that kid's going to have that DNA.
Wow.
What they were saying though.
So does that technically mean it has 2 moms, or is it?
Well, they're saying it's a small amount. It's like a small amount. So it's basically those 2 people, the mom and the dad. But then but that DNA is staying with that generations. Right. It's moving on. But they were still. I don't know if this is done in America. I don't know if this is done in America. But
with what's going on right now in America, I would highly doubt it.
But but they're their concern with stuff like this is a future where we start having designer babies. They want to
We're already there though.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. I know personally somebody who went through IVF or IUI or one of those and decides and was like, I want a female child. If I'm going through all this, I want it to be a girl.
Oh yeah, well that's one thing, choosing a girl or a boy, but they're talking like
eye color.
If I can manipulate the DNA to make sure they're tall, if I can manipulate the DNA,
I can do that already.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, you could say I can get sperm from a tall guy from the sperm bank.
Can we, in America, already make designer babies using things like IVF? Oh. You were right.
They say it louder.
You were right. Oh, but they do say what they can do is during IVF, embryos can be screened for genetic diseases. But they did that.
Yeah, but that's normal though.
Right. You can select the gender.
I don't know if it. But the question is it ethical to make designer babies?
No, I don't think so.
Because the thing is, if you're like saying, I want my kid to be this, this, and this. You don't know how you may be screwing them up.
Like if they could tell me Emily, if your next baby is gonna be this beautiful blue-eyed little baby boy, I'd be like, oh, sign me up for that. But yeah, you're right. You can't.
Yeah, but you don't know what the trade-off. There's always a trade-off.
There's always a trade-off. Well, yes, and I feel, and I'm not like a very religious person at all, and I'm also very big on you know me. I'm very big on I don't think I should have any say in somebody's personal life with what they decide, how they decide, if they decide to go through IVF and they decide I want a girl, so I'm going to have a girl or whatever. I don't care, but there's always consequences to actions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just an interesting thing because it is a creepy
interesting.
thing in the future. I think designer people is very bizarre.
I think designer dogs is very bizarre.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's always issues like with that stuff. I was talking to somebody about dogs. I was like, oh, I love pugs. And they're like, pugs are genetically mutilated. Like, they can't breathe. Like, they were just, you know what I mean? Like, they already have all these health issues and stuff like that. I was like, oh, I didn't even think about that.
That's like all the doodles. The doodles are sleeping with every dog just to make doodle dogs. They're probably like, I'm exhausted.
Stop.
We get it, white people. You don't all need doodles.
We all have your allergy. Yeah. I mean, I have an American Staffordshire Terrier with like a pit bull.
Yeah.
And like he is a purebred, and like I was shocked to find that out because everything is usually mixed with something else.
Right.
You know, this one slept with this one and this one and this one. There was one dog, it was like a Chihuahua pit bull mix. I'm like, how in the world did that work?
Chihuahua pit bull.
Which one was the mommy and which one was the daddy?
I hope the Chihuahua was the daddy. Oh my God.
Can you imagine?
That'd be so crazy.
So bad.
Hey, what's up, man?
But yeah, it is a little weird. I don't know. The part of the thing I loved about when I had my daughter was the fact that like it was a surprise. Like, well, it wasn't like I found out what I was having, but like it was a 50-50 shot.
Yeah.
You know, like let's see what we have.
Yeah, I mean that's fine if they could figure out a way to make people not sick, like with abnormalities and stuff.
I wonder how they found that out, though. That's interesting.
Yeah, I didn't do a deep dive. I was kind of like over coffee in the morning.
You're kind of like
TV.
me when I just read headlines.
I'm like, wow,
I'm like, this is
3 DNAs. That's crazy.
It's like Three's a Company.
Yeah. What? Yeah. See, that's the thing. They don't know. They say it's just a small DNA.
But like, what's
not
small?
But like, that it won't affect. Like, I don't know. But like, what if it does? What if they don't know? Like,
and what's the side effects of that?
Right.
Oh,
It's so interesting.
So interesting.
It's gonna come out.
But people don't believe in science, so you know. Yeah. Anyway. All right, ready? Do you want to hear about sharks, trains, or airplanes?
So vague.
I got 3.
Okay. I'll go sharks.
Okay, go shark. This is great. Okay, ready? A Greenland shark born in 1620 is still alive 4 centuries later.
4 centuries?
Yeah, it was born in 1620.
Wow.
All right, I got to get the article to load. Okay.
Does he have teeth still?
You want to see a picture? God damn
you have a picture of him?
Yeah. Hold on, it went away. I don't know if it's this one, but there's a picture of a shark, and I'm
How
guessing
do you know his
one.
age?
I'm going to read the article, Joe. He looks like he
looks
was
like he's 400. He hasn't been using his face cream.
Is that his eyeball? Imagine that coming
It's a
at
dead
you.
eyeball, like a person who would be 400.
Look at this one. This guy's swimming with it.
Look. Yeah, he has no teeth. He looks like an old shark. Like, you gotta send me that picture.
I sent it to you already, Joe. It's in your Facebook messages. You left me on red. You did it. Okay. Actually, you did.
I did?
I don't know. One of them you had anyway. Right.
You know, sometimes. All right.
That's like before when I was on the phone and he's like, are you recording? Like, yeah. He's like, you're in the middle of recording? Like, I took a break. He took a phone call.
Yeah.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
You think I'm not leaving it in.
Leaving it all in.
Leaving it, don't. Meet the Greenland shark. It's a girl, was born sometime around 1620, making her over 400 years old. That means she was already swimming under Arctic ice when the Taj Mahal was being built and pirates were still a career option. How do we know? Radiocarbon dating of her eye tissue. Scientists published the jaw-dropping results in Science, confirming this deep-sea grandma is the oldest vertebrate. Vertebrate?
Let me keep
Vertebrate. Sure. Ever recorded. I teach kids English. And get this, Greenland sharks grow. I don't use that word very often.
You don't use
vertebrate?
I use it daily. Obviously.
Greenland sharks grow just 1 centimeter.
Crank your face this way so that people don't see the side of your head when you're reading. There you go. I'm leaving that in.
Do you want me to start over?
No, we still heard you.
I was talking to you. I was directing my look.
I know.
Half the time I forget you're like looking, like recording what I look like. Anyway, Greenland sharks grow just 1 centimeter per year. So yeah, patience is literally in their DNA. They don't even reach sexual maturity until they reach 150 years old.
That's a long time. So you're hitting puberty at like 100?
Yeah. Wow.
That's a long time.
But is it all alone? Like, that's so sad. Okay, hold on.
There's got to be other sharks.
There's got to be, but like this old? This shark's seen some things.
This is a rarity.
Hold on. Let's see. These sharks live in the icy, pitch black depths of the North Atlantic and Arctic Oceans. That's where I was in Iceland. I could have said hi. Low temperatures and slow metabolisms are part of the secret to their crazy long lifespans. Their hearts beat like they're on chill mode forever. Somebody wrote this article, by the way. Also, fun fact, they're nearly blind.
Well, that's probably because they have no light down there, right?
Yeah, it's thanks to a parasite that latches onto their eyes. But don't feel bad for them. Clearly, they're outliving everything, including most natural history textbooks.
Cool. I can't see anything, but at least I'm outliving everything.
The discovery of this ancient shark didn't just make headlines. It forced scientists to rethink how aging works in cold-blooded deep sea life. And this old lady just flipped the script. So next time you're stressed about turning 30, just remember, there's a shark out there who survived 4 centuries, saw 0 Netflix, and still hasn't retired.
Did they give her a name?
I don't know. That was just the caption for the article. I didn't even open the article.
That's the caption?
That was the caption.
Wordy caption.
Wordy, seriously. Anyway, but that's pretty cool. I find stuff like that very interesting. Like, I saw a TikTok the other day that made me really sad because apparently the white rhinoceros we've completely killed off as a species. There's only 2 left in the world, and they're mother and daughter. Isn't that? But like, can you imagine? That's why I asked if the shark was alone. I feel bad because like. Literally, the mom and the daughter. What does it matter?
I can't see anyway.
That's true. But these rhinos can see.
Yeah.
And it's just a mommy and her baby. And it made me think of, like, me and my daughter. Like, it's like, that's it. But the breed's going to die, obviously, because there's no men.
Wow.
Isn't that so sad? Like, we've completely, like, these rhinos.
Can't they get, like, the DNA from something and maybe do a little
IVF?
Something? A little IVF?
I mean, I don't know, though. But, like,
didn't they do that, like, with pandas and stuff?
They did it with something, I remember. But isn't that so depressing that, like...
I love Fire and Emily's Science Star. Did they do it like pandas? They did it with something. Like, neither one of us are well-read. We just talk and we don't. We heard things. We heard someone maybe say something about it.
One time somebody said something about it.
We're gonna change the name of this podcast to Fake News with Joe and Emily.
There's already plenty of that.
Plenty of that.
You don't need after it.
Yeah, it's a clogged industry.
It's so bad.
It's like both of us do that, guys. You're like, hey, you heard about this? Yeah, tell me more about it. I don't know anything about it
anymore.
We're just.
But like, isn't that sad? Like, we killed off the white rhino. It's survived so many years, and now we're like because of poachers. And listen, I'm not a vegetarian. I don't claim to be one of these people that doesn't eat meat, whatever. And I understand that hunting is whatever. But we don't need to hunt rhinos.
No.
Like, well, leave them alone.
Was it because of hunters?
I think poaching is like what ended up killing most of them. And people poach them for game. They use it for sport.
Because they want the husk.
Oh, the
tusk,
iron. Not iron, ivory.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up as a hunter. I never understood that type of hunting. I don't even hunt no more. But It
was a double negative.
I don't. What did I say?
I don't even hunt no more.
I don't even hunt no more. What? How would I say?
I don't hunt anymore.
I don't hunt anymore. I'm gonna edit that. So
no, leave it. Leave it.
I don't hunt anymore.
I don't hunt no more.
I don't hunt no more.
Season finale. Give the people what they want.
They want Emily to recreate my Jersey dumbness.
What was the one thing you said? We had an episode. It was so I don't even know. Sometimes we say stuff.
It was one of my favorite clips too. I watched it. over and over. It was what you doing with Brie?
Oh yeah. What you doing?
One things.
One things. That was it. One things.
Oh my God, that was one of my favorite clips ever because I don't know, I just find it hilarious when people imitate me, and you were just it was funny.
Well, I swear up and down that I do not have an accent, which I'm finding more and more is not true.
Yeah.
Because I grew up in Jersey, so but I don't really when I was on the tour. Some people were like, you don't have an accent at all. I would have expected you to have more of an accent, they thought. And then other people were like, oh, you have an accent. I'm like, shut up.
Yeah, that's when it happened, when she cursed them out. Oh, there it is.
I'm like, yeah, you Canadian, you don't have an accent.
They're like, we don't see Emily's accent. Shut the... Okay, there it is.
There it is.
There it is. So there was that Sharks was it? There was, what was the
Trains and Planes?
Trains. I feel like we're in a preschool class here. You guys want to talk about sharks, trains, or planes?
Well, didn't you learn something though from the sharks?
I did. I just like the picture of the toothless lady shark that's 400 years old.
The lady shark.
What are you? I'm a blind lady shark. I've been around here for 100 years, so you have to impress me with a lot to get me to come home with you.
Southern accent. I'm a lady shark.
I'm a lady.
She should have a transatlantic accent.
I thought you said she was trans, like a trans.
Can you do a transatlantic accent?
I don't even know what that would be.
You don't know what a
what's a trans? What name?
It's like think of like old movies. Like I can't do one.
Old movies like see, yeah, like that.
Transatlantic.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, give me a transatlantic accent.
I can't do one, Joe.
You gotta give me an example, and I'll try.
Hold on.
Tell me you've forsaken your beloved whiskey and whiskey.
That's transatlantic.
It's like a British American.
All right, let's stop. Can't I stay here?
Yes.
Why am I on the ocean, toothless and blind? I know I'm only 400 years old, but this life stinks. I'm swimming here in a dark ocean. I have stupid people doing reports on me with captions that are way too long.
Blah, 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 blah.
I don't even have a name. Give me a name.
Let's name her.
Name, please, Emily.
Norma.
Norma. The deep sea shark with no eyeballs and no teeth. 400 years. I've seen it all. Or have I? What have you seen? Not much. A parasite ate my eyeballs 200 years in, just as I hit my sexual peak. Norma. Norma the shark.
I love her. That's a transatlantic accent.
That's it. I never even knew I could do that.
No, listen. If you would have told me.
If you would have told me, I would have learned how to do a transatlantic accent.
Based on a shark.
I'm doing it on stage tonight for my show.
Oh my gosh. Talk about Norma.
Talk about Norma?
On the stage.
Oh, on stage like that right now. Oh, man. I talked to that Norma. Oof. What up?
Do you have an article or you want to hear about planes or trains?
I gave you the 3 DNA baby thing. Trains or planes?
Do you want a dark article or do you want something more lighthearted?
Dark.
Okay. I don't know why I asked. I knew that was going to be the answer.
Let me see. I may have
So planes it is. Here we go. Ready? A body of a person who died on an international flight to California reportedly missing.
What?
Somebody died on an airplane and they lost their body. Ready?
Yeah. No. Now I'm ready.
Okay. The body of a passenger who died during an international flight to San Francisco, prompting the aircraft to divert to Chicago, is reportedly unaccounted for. Neither airport officials nor a representative for the airline would comment on the circumstances surrounding the death and declined to confirm the passenger's identity, nationality, and gender. The flight left Istanbul on July 13th per flight tracking website, and while the Airbus was over Greenland, the passenger suffered a severe medical emergency, according to the aviation blog. Initially, the crew prepared to divert to Keflavik Oh, that's in Iceland. That's the airport in Iceland.
This is tying this all together.
See, we all come full circle. Though the passenger's condition reportedly worsened, resulting in their death. So you knew they were having issues. You could have landed in Iceland, but you didn't, and then they died when you were over Greenland. Consequently, the decision was made to continue toward North America rather than divert outside U.S. airspace. Upon entering the airspace over the United States, the crew opted to land at Chicago. I feel like there were so many other airlines you could have landed in besides, like Newark.
But how did they lose
New
the
York.
body?
Okay, we didn't get there yet. Hold on.
They decided to just. Oh, maybe there was.
Apparently Chicago is a major international hub capable of handling emergency landings with adequate medical support and facilities.
Well, there you go.
But they will lose your body.
To use those facilities, we need a body.
The passenger's body would presumably then be under the jurisdiction of the Cooks County Medical Examiner's Office. But there was no record of the deceased passenger or of any case matching that description. The Turkish Airlines station manager in San Francisco would only tell the outlet that the remaining passengers were rerouted on different flights that eventually got them to their destination. It is currently unclear where the remains of the passenger are.
It's in a
That's kind of scary.
Like, what do you mean?
Like how? Like I would be nervous. Like God forbid something happened to me when I was flying. If I was flying by myself, like obviously this person was alone.
How do you lose a dead person? Obviously you knew they were dead.
Yeah, but it had to happen somewhere in Chicago. We all agree, right? Because
the losing of it.
Yeah,
I would hope so.
Right, because you can't lose it midair.
Yeah. How do you? I don't even understand. Has anyone seen the dead body? Has anyone seen the dead body? I finished my cart and serving drinks. It was right here.
Yeah.
Unless the body was, maybe they thought it was dead, and then the person woke up and was like, "Oh, I'm in Chicago." I've always wanted to go to Chicago.
Should I see if there's a follow-up article?
Could you imagine just yeah, I feel like this should be such a bigger news story. Let's
say if there's a follow-up.
Is missing.
No, 2 days ago was still the last. Oh, they identified. Okay, hold on. So San Francisco Chronicle. Passenger who died on Turkish Airlines flight to San Francisco identified. Okay. Oh, an 83-year-old man from India who died mid-flight has been identified as a name I can't say, and I don't want to butcher it.
Let me try.
Oh, boy.
I'm pretty good with Indian names.
Are you?
Where is it? I didn't see it. Oh. Hold on. Satyanarayana Pasupuleti.
I think that was actually pretty good.
I did pretty good.
That's good. All right.
I was substitute teacher for a little while.
In East Brunswick?
Yeah, I was.
Let's see. He experienced a medical emergency while the aircraft was cruising over Greenland. Fun fact, when I was on my flight from Iceland, the captain came on the loudspeaker and was like, if you have a window seat and you want to take a look outside, you can see Greenland.
Oh.
Yeah, interesting. I did not have a window seat. Flight data shows the Airbus briefly entered a holding pattern while crew members administered CPR and consulted medical personnel on the ground. We already talked about this. While it landed about 12 hours after takeoff, the decision to reroute to Chicago was based on the airport's medical logistical capabilities. After spending about an hour on the ground, the aircraft resumed its journey to San Francisco. In the days after the incident, confusion arose over the whereabouts of the remains. Some media outlets reported the body had been removed in Chicago and should have fallen under However, the office reported no record of receiving the remains. The mystery was resolved Thursday when authorities confirmed that the body had been offloaded in San Mateo County, where San Francisco is located, and was under the jurisdiction of the local coroner. So
they left it on the body in Chicago, and it got on a free trip to San Francisco.
In Chicago, and it went to San Francisco.
Wow. So imagine. So
why they stopped
where
the
was
flight?
it? Did a guy get on for his trip to San Francisco and be like, "Do I got to sit next to the smelly India guy again?" And they just, is he dead? They'd be like, this guy smells like death.
That's terrible.
What?
That happened.
Where was he though?
I don't know.
Was he in his seat? Was he in a bag?
No, they
was
probably removed him from the airplane and then put him back on the airplane. But they thought he was in Chicago, but they flew him.
Like they took him off the airplane and put him back on the airplane?
In a body bag, and they put him with
in a body bag.
I would imagine. They didn't say, but that's what I'm thinking.
All right. That's terrible.
That's weird.
I hope I don't die on vacation.
Well, this is an interesting thing. 83. Now, is there an age where you're too old to fly on an airplane that long of a distance? Like when you're pregnant, when there's a point in your pregnancy where you're not allowed to fly. There was just a story I saw on TikTok where a woman was 7 months pregnant and got kicked off the airplane and tried to fight them. And this lawyer guy was like, no, you are too much of a liability. Like you can't fly at 7 months pregnant. Also, why would you want to fly at 7 months pregnant? I didn't fly at all while I was pregnant. But
yeah, that's scary.
Yeah. I think in the beginning of your pregnancy, you got to be careful. And like the third trimester, you have to be careful. I think that second trimester is usually like the sweet spot where you can get away with it. That's what I think.
I have no idea.
I would just avoid being on an airplane when I was pregnant.
Yeah.
I have to pee a lot as it is, let alone when I'm pregnant. That's why I get aisle seats now.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I want to play that game before we wrap it up. I gotta go get the laptop. Okay.
What am I doing?
Okay, so this is called "What You Saying."
Okay.
So I'm gonna just say a phrase. You're gonna have music in your ear, so you can't hear me.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So this has nothing to do with what you're saying.
I'm playing music to you right now through this, and then I Googled phrases, so I'm picking one, and you're gonna try and read my lips and tell me what I'm saying.
And then we're gonna switch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna play music.
Okay.
I'm picking Ozzy Osbourne because he just passed away.
I was gonna say you should play Oz. Look at that.
Okay.
R.I.P. His death I actually cared about.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. So let me know if it's too loud. Is it too loud?
I mean, it's fine.
Do you hear me?
I can hear you a little bit.
A little bit? I'll try and keep...
I can't hear you at all.
Okay, you can't hear me at all? Okay. Okay. Dozens of diving dolphins.
What?
Dozens of diving dolphins.
Wait.
Dozens of diving dolphins.
Shut the door.
Dozens of diving dolphins. That's a tough one. Let me try a different one. I'll try a different one.
I can't.
He threw 3 balls.
He threw the pineapple.
He threw 3 balls.
He threw the balls.
Close. He threw 3 balls.
He threw 3 balls.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. I didn't look at all the. There's a tab here that says phrases. Just click that tab.
I can't come up with my own phrases?
Oh, you can come up with your own.
Oh.
Okay.
Do they have to be like well-known phrases?
I just type in phrases for what are you saying? Like what are you saying game, like a lip reading game.
Okay. Hold on.
Let me know when you're ready, and I'll play the music.
Do they have to be a phrase, or can it be?
Kind of like mine was with the he ready? Threw 3 balls.
Yep. Tell me when you're ready. Okay. Bring me a bagel.
Premium peaches.
Bring me a bagel.
Pray for me. Places.
Bring me a bagel.
Bring me matches.
Closer. Bring me a bagel.
Bring me a berry.
Closer. Hold on. Bring me a bagel.
Bring me a baker.
Bring me a bagel.
Bring me a baby.
Why would I say that? Bring me a bagel.
Bring me a bagel.
Yes!
Yeah. It's a stupid joke.
Why would I say that?
I didn't hear you. I couldn't.
So when you said bring me a baby, I was like, why would I say
Yeah, why would she say that? Yeah.
bring me a baby?
Me a
Oh, wait,
baby.
that's it? We're only doing one round each?
Oh, we could do more.
Yeah,
I
let's
didn't
do
know
one more
Okay,
each.
let's do one more each. Okay, here, give. It's fun.
It's fun. I like this.
Okay.
Okay, one more each.
One more each. Let me find a good one. I'll do a harder one. She got that one pretty good the last time.
Oh, God, I don't know if I did.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Oh, boy.
Okay. Sorry. I know it's loud. Ready? Kooky crocodiles can count.
Cookie cracker? What?
Kooky crocodiles can count.
Kooky crocodiles. Something.
Can count.
Get out? Kooky crocodiles get out?
Kooky crocodiles can count.
Kooky crocodiles get down?
Kooky crocodiles can count.
Kooky crocodiles in town?
Kooky crocodiles. Oh yeah, you're not looking. I gotta wait for it to stop. Stop laughing. I'll wait till the music kicks in. I can hear the song is stopping right now. Let me get back to it. Hold up. Let me fast forward the song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Kooky crocodiles can count.
Kooky crocodiles get?
Can count. Kooky crocodiles can count.
Can bounce?
Can count.
Can
Count.
Can count.
Yeah.
Yes. Get down. Kooky crocodiles get down.
Get down. Kooky crocodiles in town. Get down. Kooky crocodiles in town.
I'm gonna piss my pants.
All right, you got to come up with a phrase for me.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
We're going to bring this bit back from time to time.
Kooky crocodiles get down should be the name of. Could that be the name of the episode?
Yeah, Kooky crocodiles get down.
Or in town, whichever.
It's probably not good for the algorithm. Kooky crocodiles can
What the hell?
get down.
Wait, hold on.
All right.
Do you want a hard one?
Yeah, of course. Let me know, but I'll play the song.
Okay, I'm ready.
Wait.
Okay. The llama stole my wallet.
They copied the stormwater?
The llama stole my wallet.
Do it again.
The llama stole my wallet.
The comma is underwater.
The llama stole my wallet.
The llama. Say that one more time.
The llama stole my wallet.
The llama lives in the water?
No. The llama
The llama
stole my wallet.
The llama stored
The llama stole my wallet.
the llama stored his wallet.
The llama stole my wallet.
The llama stole my wallet.
Yes! I'm crying.
All right.
That was so fun, Joe.
That was so fun.
That
That
was
is how
great.
we're wrapping up season 1
Oh, it's been fun.
of If You Would Have Told Me. Have you had a good time with this podcast?
So good. If you would have told me we would have filmed 24 episodes of this and had like a following,
Yeah.
I would never have believed it
Yes.
at all.
And thanks you to all the new listeners.
Yeah.
Greg T has helped us get some new listeners.
Yes.
We're hoping to find some ways to get out there and get more listeners.
Yes.
For the people that have stayed this long with this episode.
I still think we should do a live show.
Like a live in front of people or like live to the internet?
Oh, either.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe for season 2.
Yeah, we could talk about that in season 2. We're going to take a little month break just to, finish off our summers and not have to worry about production just for 1 month. A little vacation.
Joe needs a break because Joe does 97% of the work.
98, but
98.2.
And then we will be back in October. That's when we premiered last year, so 1 full year. We'll premiere season 2 then. If you have any ideas or anything you want to share with us, but we're going to try and come up with some fun bits like that and grow the podcast and make things different.
Excited.
Anything else you want to say there, Emily?
No, you're just a great partner. This was a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun. I won't say it was. I mean, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But it's always going to be a lot of fun.
It's always going to be a lot of fun, and we appreciate you guys sticking with us, and we'll see you in the fall.
Yeah, sounds good. Bye.